be on the play. Game 1 of the league. Alright, this is a good hand. Definitely going to be keeping this. Only problem is there's no 1-mana burn spells, but we do have Bone Crusher Giant, which will hopefully take care of any must-answer creature that they play early in the game. Leyloid, I'm guessing this is probably Boggles. That means we're probably going to lose this game, and we're definitely not favored overall. I like leading with Soulscar Mage just because if they play a 1/1 creature, a creature with 1 power, just increases the odds that I can get through, light up the stage, or I can get up this get through and not have to worry about them blocking. Well, it's probably not Boggles. And I think I am going to Bone Crusher this. I'm a little worried this is Devoted Devastation. I've never seen them play Leyline in Devoted Devastation, so that would be a argument in holding on to Bone Crusher. But the good news is even if they are on Devoted Druid, we might draw into a burn spell next turn naturally or through Light Up the Stage, and if we attack with 2 creatures, I highly doubt they can block both, so I will be stomping. If you think about it, this is almost like a turn 2 land destruction spell, because birds is like a extra land almost. Another good thing here about Soulscar Mage is if they do have something like Mutagenic Growth, this will die to state-based effects on their turn, so definitely it more or less would counter that preemptively. Another plus to possibly playing this first, but again, mainly I like playing this first to just maximize the chances that I can connect if I need to and light up the stage. Okay. I am definitely not familiar with what the opponent is playing. This is typically played together with Squadron Hawk, so I'm guessing they have that. I actually remember I played a white deck with Squadron Hawk very briefly. Very fun. Those decks could be very grindy. They usually have a very, very poor clock, though, but we'll see. So I think the play here is Monastery Swiftspear, Lava Dart, and Blister Coil Weird. Yeah, alternatively we could go for Light Up the Stage, maybe play Blister Coil Weird, but I think yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually, on second thought, I'm going to just attack. And I'm actually, yeah, we're definitely Lava Darting because this is like the single best burn spell we could have in this situation. I get more damage. I'm not going for max damage this turn. I highly doubt the opponent's going to punish, setting up for a bigger turn next turn. But I'm going to do it this way so I can maximize the chances of playing 2 lands if I reveal them. Lightning Bolt will definitely help set up an even bigger next turn. I'll play Blister Coil Weird. And it is definitely looking like next turn will be pretty big. They have no play. Hopefully we draw another burn spell, and then I think that's good game. Yeah, looking like it probably is. To play Monastery Swiftspear. And I will play out this land just on the highly unlikely chance that they have Mana Tithe. Yeah, I forgot about Leyline here. It's definitely annoying. Well, so we have 2 choices here. We can play Lightning Bolt to pump our team, like a mini Anthem, but actually considering that they have Leyline, I think better to just cast Bone Crusher. Because Bone Crusher is actually more damage overall next turn, even if it's not as much damage this turn. And I do think this will be lethal next turn. wonder why they're playing Leyline. I mean, it definitely helps against burn. But as we see here, though, it's not the end all be all against burn spells. Although definitely with a deck with a lot of lava spikes and Boros charms, I can definitely see that being huge. Obviously, I did play burn in the past, and I know how annoying Leyline is. What to sideboard? It's hard to say. I'm really not sure what they are. We do know they'll probably bring in at least some pro-white creatures, and even if they don't, they're almost certainly playing Squadron Hawk, so Kozilek's Return is probably going to be good. I'm also going to guess that they're playing Stoneforge Mystic. I can see that Mistveil Plains being good with that. You know, I'm going to preemptively board into Shattering Sprees. You know, the good thing about Seasoned Pyromancer is even if you have dead cards in hand, this can still put them to use. So, but I don't want to go too crazy with them. But it is nice to have an out to what I'm guessing is will be a Batterskull. And it's really hard to tell what else to bring out. But I would say probably Blister Coil Weird. I don't think this is the type of deck. Well, actually, if they're still on Leyline. But they seem to be a creature deck, which means most of my burn spells should still be live, even if they can't go to the face. I might be over worried about this, but I'm very worried about a Stoneforge Mystic. I'm going to take out Lava Dart. It's very good against Squadron Hawk, but I think we have Squadron Hawk covered with the rest of our burn spells anyway. It's not covered as well, but I'm just more worried about Stoneforge Mystic. I find the likelihood of Squadron Hawk winning the game for them to be significantly less than a Stoneforge Mystic, possibly. And I think we're better set up for that possibility. And here, Blister Coil Weird is better than Lava Dart would have been. Considering that they seem to be a white-based removal deck, unless they're playing Oust, I think... Yeah, only problem is this actually has a hard time connecting if they play a 1 toughness creature, but if they lead... I mean, they will have 2 turns to play something. Yeah, actually, I think this does have to be a mulligan. Because I have no way to clear out early creatures they play if I don't hit 2 mana. And no guarantee that I'll connect. Much better. Much better, and I will ditch a Seasoned Pyromancer because 2 of these, the second one won't get that much value. Alright, there's the turn 1 creature. I knew they had. So I could Flame Slash this. We don't actually know what they could play at 3 mana. I'm going to guess they also played Knight of the Reliquary. Just if they're on pure green-white, I don't think there's... I mean, I think that's one of the draws to playing green-white, period, I would imagine. If you're not on some type of combo, which of course, that's really just speculation. Yeah, this could be totally wrong, but it's just hard for me to justify using such a powerful burn spell like Flame Slash on Birds of Paradise. That could definitely be wrong. It could be wrong, but I don't think there's much they could play next turn that will punish this, except for maybe Core Firewalker. Specifically, basically any other, or I guess Auriok Champion might too. We'll see. Idyllic Tutor. Well, definitely wasn't expecting this. Okay, well we're definitely going to be stomping this turn for sure. I would have gotten a little more damage with a Swift Spear into Flame Slash, but again, I'm guessing they're playing things like Knight of the Reliquary, and Flame Slash is going to be very critical if they are. I generally try to imagine what will lose the game for me, and try to play around that as best as possible. Obviously, seems like common sense, but especially when you're facing an unknowing deck like this, you usually lose by getting blown out by things that you can't foresee. So, you know, I'm very tempted to use the Flame Slash and the Firebolt, but of course that will leave us very vulnerable to some giant creature they play, so probably not actually, but this Wall of Roots is very annoying. And it's very possible they could play something that we just can't deal with all the mana. At the same time, I think there's a lot of upside to just playing Bone Crusher Giant too. Definitely. If there wasn't so much upside to playing Bone Crusher Giant, I might go ahead and kill it and hope for the best. But I don't think we'll be immediately punished if this is a problem. And there is a lot of upside to having a 4/3 ready to attack next turn. This gives us one more turn to see if they present a better target too. At least that's my reasoning. So they're going to play Leyline, most likely, which is fine. I'm a little surprised they're going for Leyline, considering how it wasn't really all that hot last game. Worship. Okay. Well, another Flame Slash is kind of nice. Alright, so guess we have to try to keep them off creatures for the rest of the game. Which I think we can do. And definitely that means we have to kill the wall. Definitely made that playing Bone Crusher Giant pretty good. Hopefully they don't spam a bunch of tokens on the field or play a pro-red creature. Well, that's a bit unfortunate too. Or a high toughness creature. The good news is any other burn spell, including Lava Dart, will combine very nicely with Flame Slash. Yeah, does not do not. Oh, yeah, I have to disagree with this, but I guess they didn't know we had another Flame Slash. But yeah, Flame Slash is MVP right here. Yep.